What's going on, guys? This is Bossrosslp, and welcome to the first official episode of Fillertorials.
Fillertorials.
I know this isn't exactly the one I planned on doing, but don't worry, the top 10 anime intros is still ongoing. Actually, this one was made in a day's time, all in preparation for Valentine's Day.
あかり、そういうことよく知ってるよね。
Yep, that damn holiday we just can't get enough of in films and media. For all you loners out there, it signifies a day spent probably watching all the shitty specials on Comedy Central and Fox. Every show, animated or not, has its Valentine's episode. God forbid the fucking movie's popping out this time. However, this is Fillertorials, so don't go through that again. So, we want to talk about anime, right? Well, it's difficult to pinpoint a Valentine's Day special in anime because, well, Japan doesn't really glorify it or celebrate it for that matter. Despite this, I've made a tradition of sorts, one I'm going to share with you all today. This is Biosoku 5 cm, I probably fucked that one up, 5 centimeters per second. Created by Comics Wave Films in 2007, this little gem of a movie is one of the best love stories I've seen told in an hour-and-a-half movie. Yeah, none of those bullshit 2.5-hour chick flicks here. And it's not just one, but two stories. It's a simple story of two different couples of sorts. One is a long-distance relationship type, and the other is a girl too shy and self-defeating to confess. A third story is also included, though it's simply story one sometime in the future. It exemplifies young love at its simplest form, dodging the raunchy shit you're probably going to go watch after this on Rule 34. This gives the film an innocence which is generally lacking for most movies today. Outside of this, I want to try and say as little as possible about what these stories are fully about. It's just one of those movies which deserves to be experienced at your own leisure. Knowing this, there is three things I can say spoil-free, to sell this movie a little bit. First off, I have to commend the visuals. You've seen it by now, and to be honest, this film looks gorgeous. The art style is something to be admired. I always knew animated movies tended to have better visuals, but this really blew me away. The stylization may even exceed Miyazaki levels, though it's difficult to compare as Miyazaki tends to go for a more otherworldly image. This movie is grounded in reality, but that doesn't hold it back for looking gosh dang beautiful. Secondly, there's the soundtrack.
You're Spider-Man. Crap.
Give me another chance.
You're fired. You're unfired. I need you. Come here.
It's rare you get to see movies that fuck up something as easy as a soundtrack. Debatable. But this one doesn't stop at being mediocre. While I can't say it's memorable, except for maybe the ending song, it sets a mood brilliantly. Its score seems very reminiscent of Clannad. Funny. Both came out only a couple months apart in 2007. That's a damn good year. Though to describe the score, it's important to mention that there isn't too much of it. No, a majority of the film actually sounds like this. Ambience. A whole lot of ambience. Without forcing a loud-ass chorus and choir, the story can be focused on nature itself and the amazing visuals. Both play expertly into one another. I can't gush enough about how unbelievable the movie looks and sounds. Hell, it looks like it came out just a year ago, but sure enough, its 8th year is passing. There's one more thing that really cements this movie though, and that's the atmosphere. Everything about this movie sets the stage up for more, yet it takes the high road of showing less. There's many parts of silence, allowing the ambience to play unhindered. This is a very quiet, well-paced movie that knows when to pause. Even some of my favorite anime movies, such as the Gash Bell one, had a rather hard movie transition to fill. There just has to be times when reflection and silence is needed. You can't mindfuck the audience with constant noise and action. On the converse, you can't just do nothing for an hour then suddenly explode in the last half. 5 centimeters per second understood exactly what it means to have pacing. There do exist times of silence, but it doesn't go wasted. Every second of silence is calculated, flowing a calm air in times of peace, yet also venting suspense in some areas. I understand this review hasn't really told you anything about the movie. In truth, I don't want to explain it. Like I said, it's just one of those movies. If a calm Valentine's Day-esque movie isn't your cup of tea, I might tell you to stay away. Even though, I think most would be pleasantly surprised to find what I consider to be one of my top 3 anime movies. Next to Princess Mononoke, of course, and Gash Bell, Attack of the Mecha Vulcan. In conclusion, it's a simple love story of 2 situations, both very relatable and carefully constructed. It's become a tradition of sorts to watch this here movie every Valentine's Day. Even if I can't throw you onto that bandwagon, at least I might be able to convince you to watch it yourself. The movie should be in full on YouTube actually, but in case it's not, a quick search on the Google should turn it up pretty easily. If you're one of those learners since February 14th like I am, I couldn't recommend it more. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the top 10 anime intro themes, coming sooner or later. And also, make sure to check out my anime list in the description to see what I've watched and play and to watch. Be sure to suggest any anime intros you really like in the comments section of this or Fillertorials episode 0. Thanks again, guys. Have a good Valentine's Day. Don't do anything fucking stupid. Yay! Yeah, that wasn't terrible. Alright, good stuff.
There aren't any cicadas in the spring!
Huh?